data actually has demonstrated that we have had people leave the city in search of work and the reality that there wasn't much work. But the other phenomena is that New York actually weathered the economic reality and crisis so well, largely due to the entrepreneurial spirit. So I'm not sure that there was a net loss or gain, but there was a reality that we actually weathered the economic crisis quite well, and we actually identify that to immigrants. New York does benefit and from the immigrant communities. And for us, it's actually the entrepreneurial spirit, the ability to see immigrants start businesses faster than native New Yorkers, the reality that half of small businesses in New York City are owned by immigrants, and so they are very much a part of the vitality. And now we're really starting to see this, New York is creating its own Silicon Valley, and we're starting to see the impact of the tech sector in New York, and that's largely driven by high-skilled immigrants. So I'll start with language to say, New York is a city that receives over 50 million visitors a year, and so we're a great tourist destination, and the ability to have a multilingual workforce is so critical to who we are. But to add to that, the reality that depending of the industry that you're in, you do need to have some ability to have conversational English skills, if not more. And so that seems to be sometimes a bit of a challenge. And I would say the ability from a workforce development perspective is the scale opportunity. We have lots of people who have a commitment to be in the workforce. We have to figure, and who are multilingual, we have to figure out an ability to serve them more strategically. But I think we'll get there. We've heard about the work happening in Bilbao, that is the mentorship program specific to women, and in fact sort of new immigrants and to Bilbao with perhaps more established professional immigrant women. And I actually think there's something really rich about that community development work and that sort of business development acumen that happens. There's a great amount of work happening here in Turin that I think from a social development perspective, the Casa dei Quartieri project is really intriguing. From the labor market space, I think what it does is equalize a space that is community friendly, that is neighborhood development, and I think it allows people to come in and express their interest in further developing themselves, and so it connects actually to developing a labor force that feels more comfortable and more interested in sort of seizing and growing that entrepreneurial spirit. So there's something there.